Welcome to G-Fun Facts Online, where we explore fascinating topics that shape our world. Today, we're diving into a practice that's as old as agriculture itself, but is now experiencing a vital modern comeback: agroforestry. In a world facing the escalating challenges of deforestation, livelihood insecurity, and climate change, agroforestry is emerging as a powerful, multifaceted solution. It's all about integrating trees and shrubs with crops or livestock, mimicking natural ecosystems to deliver what experts call a triple dividend: restoring landscapes, empowering communities, and combating climate change. Let's explore how. First, let's talk about reforestation and restoring ecosystem health. We know that the expansion of agriculture and livestock is a major driver of global deforestation, accounting for about 90% of this loss. This clearing of forests damages biodiversity and the vital ecosystem services we all rely on. Agroforestry offers a direct counter by reintroducing trees into agricultural landscapes. Unlike monoculture farming, which often creates uniform terrains, agroforestry systems foster biodiversity. They provide diverse habitats for plants, animals, and soil microorganisms. Think of them as crucial corridors between fragmented natural habitats, allowing species to move and interact. Studies show agroforestry landscapes can support 50 to 100 species per hectare, a huge jump from the 10 to 20 species found in monoculture systems. This increased biodiversity strengthens the entire ecosystem and enhances services like pollination, vital for many food crops. Furthermore, integrating trees profoundly benefits soil health. Tree roots bind the soil, reducing erosion. They improve water infiltration and retention, maintaining the water table. Trees also enhance nutrient cycling by drawing nutrients from deeper soil layers and depositing them on the surface through leaf litter, enriching the topsoil and reducing the need for synthetic fertilizers. A great example is riparian forest buffers, planting trees along streams and rivers, which are effective in filtering runoff and preventing pollutants from entering waterways. Next, let's consider how agroforestry empowers livelihoods and ensures food security, especially for smallholder farmers. By incorporating trees that yield valuable products like fruits, nuts, timber, firewood, and medicinal plants, farmers can diversify their income. This makes them less vulnerable to market price swings or crop failures. For instance, in silvopasture systems, where trees are integrated with livestock and forage, farmers can benefit from both timber or fruit production alongside livestock rearing. Agroforestry systems can also boost crop yields and resilience. Trees provide shade, which can be beneficial for certain crops and protect livestock from heat stress. They act as windbreaks, protecting crops and soil and reducing moisture loss. The improved soil fertility and water availability often lead to higher and more consistent crop yields. Plus, the increased biodiversity can contribute to natural pest management. Agroforestry directly contributes to food availability through edible tree products and supports the production of staple crops, leading to more diverse and nutritious diets. The income generated also allows families to buy other foods, and the provision of fuel wood for cooking is crucial for food utilization. Now, let's turn to climate action. Agroforestry is a significant natural climate solution. Trees are natural carbon sinks, absorbing CO2 from the atmosphere and storing it in their biomass and the soil. Agroforestry systems have a massive potential for carbon sequestration. Estimates suggest they can store significant amounts of carbon per hectare. Some studies even suggest that increasing tree cover on just 10% of agricultural land could sequester 3.3 billion tons of CO2 equivalent per year. That's like taking a huge bite out of the annual emissions from the global food sector. Beyond mitigation, agroforestry helps agricultural systems adapt to climate change. Trees moderate local temperatures, reduce water stress through improved soil moisture, and protect against extreme weather like droughts and floods. The diversification inherent in these systems also spreads risks, making farms less vulnerable to climate-induced crop failures. So what does agroforestry look like in practice? It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. There are diverse practices. Alley cropping involves growing crops between widely spaced rows of trees. Silvopasture integrates trees with livestock and forage. Riparian forest buffers, as mentioned, protect waterways. Windbreaks or shelter belts are linear plantings of trees protecting crops and soil from wind. And forest farming, or multi-story cropping, involves cultivating high-value, shade-tolerant crops like ginseng or shiitake mushrooms under a forest canopy. Despite these benefits, widespread adoption faces challenges. These include the need for specialized knowledge, high upfront investment costs, insecure land and tree tenure in some regions, and limited market access for agroforestry products. The time lag before trees provide full economic benefits can also be a hurdle. Overcoming these requires concerted efforts. Governments can enact supportive policies, offer financial incentives, strengthen training services, and invest in research. Technological advancements are also helping. Drone technology can monitor tree health, data analytics can optimize system design, precision farming can improve resource use, and climate modeling can help select appropriate tree species. Success stories are emerging globally. In Cameroon, a farmer transformed an unproductive farm into a thriving agroforestry model. In Madagascar, a community project restored 47 hectares of forest by planting 35,000 trees. Similar projects in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Malawi have shown significant improvements in biodiversity, livelihoods, and food security. In conclusion, agroforestry's triple dividend, balancing reforestation, supporting livelihoods, and driving climate action, offers a compelling vision for a more sustainable and resilient future. By thoughtfully integrating trees into our agricultural landscapes, we can heal ecosystems, empower communities, and make significant strides in addressing the global climate crisis. As awareness grows and innovative practices evolve, agroforestry is set to play an increasingly vital role in shaping a healthier planet. That's all for this episode of Fun Facts Online. Thanks for tuning in.